really hope you like hockey, cause on today's Daily KHL update we got 10 games on tap for you. Some big matchups, some new faces and some big upsets. Let's stop wasting time and get right to it. Eastern Russia, Khabarovsk, Amur meets KHL's new team Admiral Vladivostok. Get ready to witness history. The team may be brand new, but don't worry, you'll recognize quite a few faces, like their captain Andrew Lisin, for instance. We pick it up from the second, Admiral on a power play, and they score! Felix shoots, feeds Nicholas Backforce, and he snaps it home, 1-0 Admiral. This is going to be third KHL season for the former New Jersey Devil. Last season he scored 8 goals. 10 minutes later, Admiral has a man advantage again, and they convert one more time. Vladimir Pervishin finishes a neat tic-tac-toe play to make it 2-0 Admiral. Still in the second, delay call for Admiral. Amur throws everything they got on Joachim Lundstrom, and Dmitry Tarasov comes out on top of this chaos. Admiral's lead is cut in half. Just over a minute later, Amur goes on another rush. Tarasov shoots, rebound, and Alex Yulkov sends it in. It's a whole new game now. We're tied at 2s and the crowd rocks the house. Third period now. Felix shoots, goes for a long shot, rebound, and Alexei Darov is first on the puck. It's 3-2 Admiral now. Amur fans long for a rival for years. Well, you know what they say, be careful what you wish for. Shortly after that, Brian Salcida puts it on net and Alex Yulkov is able to deflect it in. Sweet goal and we're all tied up again. Yulkov had just 7 markers last season. Maybe he saved all his goals for this season, who knows? No scoring after that, so we cut to the shootout. Andrew Lisin has the game on his stick. Scores! Admiral Vladivostok win their first official game in the shootout. Head coach Hannu Jortikka sends his regards. He was fired from Amur last season, in case you forgot. That's only gonna help to build up the rivalry. Both Alexei Murygin and Joachim Lundstrom did well in this one, stopping 32 and 31 shots respectively. Dmitry Tarasov and Alex Yulkov scored 2 points for Amur, and a sole German in the KHL, Felix Schutz, ended up with 2 assists for Admiral. Do they look familiar or what? Alex Frolov and Ilya Kovalchuk. Los Angeles versus New Jersey? Nope, it's Avangard and SKA. This is huge. 6 minutes into the game, Denis Kazionov somehow is able to pass it to Kirill Lamin, and he opens up the scoring as Alexander Salak looks confused. 1-0 Avangard. Weird deflection obviously confused SKA's goaltender. Easy money for Kirill Lamin. Late in the first, SKA is down a man, but Viktor Tikhonov still skates up, winds up, shoots and scores. That's a shorty, we're tied at 1. Tikhonov outraced Nikita Pivtsakin on this rush. Both played for Team Russia last week. Second period now, Alex Kucheramenko is behind Avangard's net, dishes it to Tikhonov through Sergei Kalinin legs, and he converts! Viktor Tikhonov was his second of the night, and that puts SKA up by 1. You can see now why Tikhonov is one of the most coveted players in KHL fantasy leagues. I really should trade for him. Soon after that, SKA is on a power play. Ilya Kovalchuk passes it to Roman Chervenka. It just gets through, he feeds Keenan and he makes it 3-1 SKA. Just 19 seconds later, SKA is in the zone again, and this time it's Alex Kucheravenko with the goal. 4-1 SKA. Goal is hey when people say he really should have had that. In this particular case, I think it's only fair to say that. Just over 10 seconds left to play in the period. Chervenka with the puck. He turns around, he shoots, he scores. 5-1 SKA. Wow! Chervenka with his first for SKA, and the crowd is stunned. 5-1 SKA. That's your final, but that's not the only story we got for you. After the final buzzer, Russian legend Maxim Sushinsky officially retired from hockey. In his heyday, he played for both Avangard and SKA, which makes this game symbolic. Good stuff. Quick recap, Viktor Tikhonov with a pair of goals for SKA, Chervenka and Alex Kucheramenko also scored 2 points, and Ilya Kovalchuk with a point on a secondary assist. Let's head to Moscow now, where Vasily Koshkin goes up against Alexander Yeremenko as Metallurg Magnitogorsk visit Dynamo Moscow. Should be a good one. First period, power play for Magnitka. Justin Hodgman cuts through the middle, drops it for Jan Kovarch, and he scores 1-0 Metallurg. 23-year-old Czech was amazing with Plzeň for 3 years in Extra Liga, scoring 51 points in 52 games in back-to-back seasons. He starts with a bang in the KHL. Some ugly stuff here. Evgeny Timkin collides with Dmitry Pistunov, who accidentally cuts him as he falls over. Yikes. Justin Hodgman is looking for retaliation, but there is no need for it really, it's just an unfortunate accident. A bit later, Dynamo gets a power play. Maxim Pistushko has the puck, feeds wide open Leo Komarov, and he ties it up. Leo scores his second of the season in as many games, and the crowd goes nuts. They truly love Leo in Moscow. Konstantin Gorovikov wasn't credited with a secondary assist on the play, but it's probably going to be fixed later on. Midway through the second now, another power play for Dynamo. Dmitry Vishnevsky feeds Pistushko, he fires it on net and scores. Dynamo goes up by 1, it's 2-1 now. Stushka scores his second of the season and thus starts this season with 2 multi-point games. Third period now, Marek Vakov's in the Gretzky's office, sees Yana Yalasvar, fits it for a clapper, boom, it's in, 3-1 Dynamo. And Yalasvar is no stranger to this play, this is really the ace up his sleeve. What a shot, remarkable. This is gonna be the last one in this game, 3-1 Dynamo final. Just like 2 days ago, Dynamo allowed a goal first, only to come back and grab 3 points on home ice. The teams were even on the shot clock with 29 shots aside, but Alexei Yeremenko outplayed Vasily Koshchkin. Yeremenko also surpassed 10,000 minutes of ice time in Dynamo Moscow jersey. You gotta respect that. Ladies and gentlemen, may we present to you another new team in the KHL, Medveshak Zagreb. Croatian team with some strong North American ties. Tonight they lace him up against the mighty Red Army. First period, Adam Letang puts the puck on net, hits Jonathan Cheechoo instead, but it still goes in. Not even 5 minutes into the first, Medveshak scored their first KHL goal. If only Red Army knew what was in store for them. We skip to the second now, already 2-0 Medveshak, and the former Philadelphia Flyer Curtis Foster makes it 3-0 with a howitzer on the power play. This is just day 3 of the regular season, but this game is shaping up to be a #1 upset this year. Red Army has a chance to get one back here with the 2-man advantage, and they do. Or do they? Mark Dekanic saves Alexei Morozov's shot, but did the puck cross the line? Let's take a close look at the overhead cam. Definitely a tough call, but in the end they ruled it a good goal. Red Army has hope now. Not for long though, another power play for Medveshak and another goal. This time it's Ryan Vesey with the marker. Third period now, Charles Lenglet feeds Vesey for open ice and he scores 5-1. Vesey was his second of the night, they're running away with it. Medveshak isn't even considering letting go. Here's Jonathan Cheechoo with another goal with an assist from Andy Murray. 6-1 with over 10 minutes left on the clock. Here's the cherry on the top. Vesey to Mark Popovic, he shoots, rebound, and Lenglet puts it in. 7-1 Medveshak, no mercy. Luckily for Red Army, that was it. Medveshak went 4 for 6 on the power play, absolutely destroying one of the main contenders for the Gagarin Cup this season. Never forget that Medveshak has the lowest budget in the league. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Former San Jose Shark Ryan Vesey scored 2 goals and added 2 assists to that. Mark Popovic got 3 points. Adam Letang and Charles Lenglet got 2 points each, as well as Jonathan Cheechoo, who scored 2 goals. Red Army's goalie Rostislav Stanev faced 30 shots, allowed 7 goals, and learn what a Murphy's Law is. Let's head over to Donetsk, Ukraine now, where Donbas hosts Slovan Bratislava. Donbas was just a few points shy of making the playoffs last season. Can they start with a win this year? Ruslan Fedorenko is not in the lineup tonight. He's still suffering from concussion he had this preseason. Just a few minutes into the first, Oleg Piganovich sets up Randy Robotov for a shot. He blasts on net and Lukasz Kashpar tips it in for his team's first of the season. First minute of the second now, Donbas wins the faceoff. Clay Wilson goes for a long shot, confusion ensues, and Evgeny Belukin has the quickest hand in this mess. 2-0 Donbas. Yaroslav Yanos stopped the initial shot with the blade of his skate. The puck took an extremely weird bounce, and you know the rest of the story. Unlucky for Slovans. Late in the second, Slovan wins the face-off. Tomasz Mikusz takes a shot, doesn't get through, broken play, and Marko Danio puts it in. Danio was drafted by the Columbus Blue Jackets this summer in the first round, so you'd better remember the name. Early in the third, Slovan is peppering Jan Laco, and Captain Milan Bardovic puts the puck in. We're tied at 2, or maybe not. They go upstairs to review the play. It looks like the puck hit the post and never crossed the line, but they still rule a good goal. 2-2. Less than 10 minutes left in regulation, Donbas puts some pressure on with an extra man out, and Slovan crumbles. Maxim Yukutsena restores the lead for the home team, 3-2 Donbas. Yukutsena had a great season last year with Tractor. That's a great signing for Donbas. With just over 2 minutes left in the third, Slovan gets a power play. They pull their goalie, but that only leads to an empty netter by Jan Kolarov. 4-2 Donbas, and that would be it. Donbas start the season with a win in regulation on home ice, outshooting Slovan 35-15. Oleg Piganovich is the most productive player in this one with 2 assists. Next stop, Yekaterinburg, Russia. Nikolai Bushuev goes up against Fyodor Malikhin and the team he played for 3 seasons as Severstal Visits Automobilist. First period, Pavel Buchnevich connects on a long pass, goes for Cheta, and he's absolutely robbed by Jakub Kovar. Put that on your highlight reel. Talking about flashy saves, eh? New York Rangers prospect cannot believe he didn't get a goal here, and neither can we. What a save! And here comes another one. Lev Klemenko feeds Nicholas Anderson in the slot, and he's denied by Kovarch as well. Somebody called the police. Multiple robberies in progress. Unbelievable! But not even Kovarch can stop Severstal on the rush though. Ignat Zemchenko and Nikolai Bushuev show some chemistry here and finally get one pass after Tbilisi's goaltender. 1-0 Severstal. Bushuev played over 100 games with Tbilisi, scoring 38 goals in the KHL. Must be quite a feeling to sad on your former team. After Tbilisi evens it up minutes later, Stanislav Zhmakin shoots on net from the blue line and is first on the rebound to tuck it in, 1-1. Zhmakin is really an unsung hero of last season. He scored 15 goals in 38 games for Tbilisi last season, with the team struggling at the bottom of the table. Third period now, get ready to see some magic. Vladimir Antipov has the puck, digs his way in, shoots, and he's stopped by Kovarch again. What is the greatest thing about this play? The dig, the save, the entire sequence? I'll let you decide. The game went to the shootout where Ignat Zemchenko's shot proved to be the winner. 2-1 Severstal final despite a heroic performance by Jakub Kovarch. Salavat Ulayev began the season on the road. First up, Nizhny Novgorod, home of Torpedo. Salavat scored 2 unanswered goals in the first, but Torpedo tied it up in the second. Igor Tarky's risky play cost Salavat a win in regulation as Yarko Iminen fed Slava Kulbin for probably the easiest goal he's ever going to score. The game went into shootout where Dmitry Makarov scored the only goal. Ironically, he played for Torpedo last season. Vitesse played Tractor and surprisingly beat last season's runner-up in regulation. Home team ran away with 3 unanswered goals in the third, while Tractor lost their star Evgeny Kuznetsov due to an injury. Kuznetsov collided with Maxim Rybin in his first shift and never returned to the ice. Vitesse heavily outshot Tractor too, 33-16, and vets Alex Korlek and Mike Eagleton both got a goal and an assist. In the Battle of Tatarstan, Neftekhimik upset last season Eastern Conference finalist Akbars. Mikhail Varnakov opened the scoring with assist by Alexander Burmistrov and Tim Stapleton. The entire line was signed this offseason, but Branko Radivojevic tied it up before the first intermission. Neftekhimik was able to get a go-ahead goal then by Stanislav Romanov, and Mikhail Anisin iced it with an empty netter. Yugra hosted Lokomotiv for their first regular season game, and it wasn't a walk in the park. Vitaly Sitnikov scored first goal of the game early in the second, but Emil Galima was able to even things up late in the period. Alexei Pepelayev scored an eventual game-winning goal early in the third on a power play. And this is it for today's Daily KHL update. We're going to have a quick one-day break now, as the 7th of September is, of course, Remembrance Day of Lokomotiv Yaroslavl. As you know, 2 years ago today, the entire team passed away in a terrible crash. But we will be back with 12 games on Sunday. Make sure to tune in. My name is Andreas Sachenko. See you soon.